there's another one for the motherland. Yes, 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 there's another one for the motherland. When the shade on the detail. For your info, check the intro, check the logo, I'm for the zone. Make a link up with the gringo, another hit song, it's a bingo. Enemies, follow me.
Não consigo! Não consigo!
Vai te foder! Vai te foder, mano! Fala a tua alma!
Colour on these birds is amazing. I've just fed them a little bit of my cake so that I could try and get them in to come in my vicinity. Oh, sorry about that, that's probably my fault. I wanted to film them because I love the colours on the blue ones. And the grey one's like camouflage, isn't he? I'm going to keep going as close as I can before he moves. If he doesn't move, my hand's going to go right up close. There you go. Come here. I'll tell you what, let me just zoom in so we don't scare him. So we can actually see him up close. There you go. Here's one little boy. Come out a bit so we get some definition. Come here, boy. I'm going to put my foot out so you know how close I am. Come here, boy. Come here. Come on. I'm going to get a nice close-up shot of my little birdie friend with the amazing, amazing coat. Yeah.
Show him my cake.
Right guys, so there is a little curiosity shop down here that I'm going to have to go and check out because I haven't got anything with me apart from a packet of sweets. And we've just now travelled, oh god, I can't even begin to guess how many miles, and I was hungry for a long way. They've just given us a little bit of food. Well, they've just given us a decent meal, let's say that. But I don't know how far we're going to be driving from here on out. So I just want to make sure that I get some supplies. So, this little remote curio shop, refreshment and curio shop, let me turn around so you can see it. Do you know, because it's so bright here, it's so hard to see what you can see. Yeah, I think you can see it. So anyway, that's where I'm going, and I'm going to see what I can grab. Okay. Hello, sir. So this is our little curio shop. Curio shop. We've got a few biscuits. Oh no, I'm actually filming myself. I thought I was filming. I've got the camera turned around the wrong way. Hang on a minute. So here we are in the little curiosity shop. As you can see, there's a lot of biscuits here. We've got the nice biscuits that you'll all be familiar with. We've got our Pringles. We've got up top, we've got our hats that are not edible, so we're not interested in those. We've got all these weird, strange biscuits. Actually, I've tasted some of these. We've got our cassava chips and our peanuts. And then over here, we've got like an assortment of alcoholic beverages, which is pretty naughty because it's so hot here. The last thing you want to be doing is like heating up your insides as well. Look, we've got Smirnoff vodka, we've got the works. We'll see about that. We've got souvenirs, postcards, as you do. And you've got your Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola gets everywhere, doesn't it? And then we've got all our ornaments. Now I've just spoken to the guy in the shop, and he tells me that these are not made out of real ivory. So that's a relief. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. A few more ornaments and things down there, but you know me, I think I'm probably going to half inch a few of these beers here, providing they're not overpriced, because this shop is literally the only shop within 100 miles. And then we'll get out of there. Oh, of course, I think I might have to pick up a Mars bar as well. But we'll have to see, because, you know, soggy, sweaty Mars bars are not very, I think that solves the problem of being soggy and sweaty. Yeah, let's get some M&Ms. Anyway, that's this is the Curiosity Shop, and I am over and out. Things are winding down a little bit now. The sun's going down. It's getting much cooler, and I think we're kind of heading towards where we will be sleeping tonight. But yeah, very interesting day today. So guys and girls, after a hard day safarying, we've just got back to our campsite. I don't know if you can see through the window there, but it's actually pouring with rain, and I don't know how comfortable or how uncomfortable it's going to be. I'll keep you posted. Well, bloody hell guys, this is no word of a lie. This is just a little toilet area here, but I'm going to see if I can try and stay slightly underneath a tree, but I am in the middle of the Serengeti, right? There are lions and shit all about the place. All kind of animals, you've seen them, right? It's pouring with rain. Jaja decided to make the... Look, it's pouring with rain. Bad luck comes in threes. Guess what else? I've got to stay in a tent. Look, I didn't have any idea that I was staying in a tent. If I knew I was staying in a tent, I would never have signed up for this. And the thing about it is, we got to stay in these tents on our own. It's like they've got someone that's slightly big for couples, but I'm here as an individual. I mean, I've got to know people in the group and we're all cool and everything, but I don't think any one of them's like cool enough with me to stay with me tonight. I'm really scared. I'm really scared. How on earth am I going to get a wink of sleep tonight? Look at this. Look. In the middle of the Serengeti, right? Seriously. I booked this on the on last minute. I didn't look into the details. I thought I was going to be staying in one of those log cabins or something. Look. This is what I'm going to be staying in. It's pouring with rain. What if one of them snakes or something comes out of the fucking ground or something? Oh my god. Look, there ain't no fences between us and the animals. Stop laughing, you lot. I was just telling my friends here, there is no fence between us and the animals. Oh my god. Like you two are a couple, you're lucky. I'm going to be staying on my own. Can you imagine how scary that's going to be? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Zebras or you might have lions?
If there's zebras, I'm cool, yeah? But the lions are what I'm worried about. Oh man. Anyway, we're back in the area where we're going to be having something to eat. Stuart, have you told your daughter that we're staying out here? Oh my god. I'll keep you posted. By the way, luckily I brought a torch with me, so I'm going to be able to. I'm going to be able to film it when I'm inside that tent. I'm going to make my friends know what I'm going through. Right, guys. I demonstrated. I've done everything I could, but there's no way out of this. I've got to stay in the tent tonight. By the way, I just now went down to the van because I left a few bears that I bought earlier in the van. And I kid you not, a hyena walked past my. Oh my god, a live hyena, but he was big, and he walked past, and I was just thinking to myself, hyenas are just walking past, and I've got to stay in the tent. Oh no, Jack Jones, oh my god. Oh my god.
Mas tu já tens medo, já tens medo.
None of these lot are worried. Look, none of these lot. I'm the only one who's worried. Look, let me switch this round so you can see the tents. Because it's starting to get dark now. Yeah, I don't even know how I'm going to find my way to my tent. Right, hang on a minute. Can you see those tents? That tent there at the front, yeah, that's my tent. Because it was right at the back. And the guy, I told the guy, I'm not staying in the tent right at the back of the camping site, because if a lion comes, obviously he's going to go for the tent that's most exposed. So this is no word of a lie. The two of them had to move the tent from outside to right down the front, and that's the tent that I'm going to be in. So at least I will have, you know, they said talk about strength in numbers, at least I'm going to have some kind of protection. I think the lion's going to eat these lot before it eats me. Oh my god, I'm so scared. I didn't sign up for this, I had no idea I was signing up for this. Right guys, the guy that I got to move the tent to the front of the campsite, he's now set the tent up and he's going to show it to me. Right. Oh, it looks like it's a decent size. Right. Okay, yeah, I'm happy here because, as you can see, guys, if the lion comes, he's going to get those tents first. Yeah, he'll get all those tents first, and my tent is right at the front here, and so I'm kind of safe. Could I just put it up a minute? Yeah, I just want to see what it's like. Right, okay, let's see. And it's pitch black in here. Let me see, I don't know, how do I put the light on?
Tomorrow, when you come back for brunch, you are going to take it.
How do you put the light on a minute? Hang on a minute.
Go put the light.
Yeah, I've got to put the torch on. This is me doing my.
What's happening on BBC?
I am uploading my videos to YouTube, but it's not really a commercial channel or anything. It's just me doing it for my friends. Yeah, just for me, close friends and family and that kind of thing. But folks, so this is us just having our little evening meal before we go to the the tent. Yeah. Luckily, I got 2 beers earlier on, so that should numb the pain slightly. And between me and you, I've got a little bit of greed too. I don't tell anyone, okay? Really, I'm waiting for the second part of my meal to come out. I'll give you an update on what that is and how it tastes. And that's it, really.
So tonight we're gonna have lion steak with
Eating with brothers.
No, tonight the lion's gonna have human steak. So there you go, folks. This is what we got. We've got some cabbage here. We've got some pasta, and we've got a sort of beef type fricassee. By the way, if any of you are wondering why I'm saying this again, it's because I didn't press the record button the first time. So yeah, I'm going to eat this, and then we're probably going to be departing for bed pretty soon. Okay, over and out. Hi guys, here I am. I'm in my tent now, on my own. I can hear all the crickets and everything outside, but yeah, this is it. What can I say? I've got the torch from my tablet here, so that's all the light that I've got. Ironically, I mean, I've only seen a couple of those little strange flies. I haven't seen any sort of big insects or anything. I'm not going to be taking any of my clothes off at all. I'm not even going to take off my shoes. Yeah, everything's staying on. I'm just gutted that I've got shorts on. I wish I had some long jeans or something. But I've got this beer, so like I say, that should numb the ordeal slightly. And yep. So I guess that's it really. I'm going to try and depart. I don't even have a pillow, right? So I'm going to have to work out things like what I'm going to put my face on. But it's all part of the adventure. I kind of want to go to the toilet a little bit, but now that I'm here and I'm kind of settled, I don't want to sort of disrupt anything. I just want to try and get to sleep, you know, and try and get through the night. They don't, apart from this like really flimsy, can you see this? Apart from this really flimsy mattress, this is a sort of sleeping bag type thing, but I'm not going to be putting that on top of me. I'm just going to sleep on here, despite the fact that this is kind of uncomfortable, and it's not something that I expected, you know. I mean, I booked this safari at the last minute, and you know, the guy gave me a reasonable price, so I didn't sort of take it. I didn't think to start questioning him about the details of the safari. So as far as I was concerned, we were staying in a lodging. I didn't have any idea that I was going to be staying in a tent, yeah. And you know, I'm not that type of person. I mean, I'm the kind of guy who, if I get into a tent in my back garden, I would be wary of that. So to be in a tent in the middle of the Serengeti, I mean, luckily there are other tents around me, and like I say, I got these guys to move my tent right to the front. So ahead of me, we've got two kind of blocks where they kind of eat food. So I know that. Did you hear that? I don't know what the fuck that was. Anyway, I'm not sure, because there's lots of other tents around here. I'm not sure if it was a human sound, but because we're in the Serengeti
it might be one of those strange animals that have just got some kind of unusual sound, so I'm just like a little bit wary. The other thing is that there is a kind of, can you see that? No, you definitely can't see it because the light is, let me grab this. Can you see that's the front of the tent, and it's a kind of meshy type thing, yeah? And outside of the tent there's a kind of flap that you pull down over it, but I'm too scared to pull that up and go out there now, so I'm going to leave it like that. I'm just going to leave it till the morning. Once I turn these lights off, nobody will know the difference anyway. But I'd just rather be in a hotel or something, do you know what I mean? I don't think I've ever needed this more, you know. I definitely need Judger to look after me now. Two things happened. As you know, it burst out raining, so it's kind of all muddy in this area. And then I saw the tents, and I was like, you can't be serious. Not only is it raining, what about the animals? And then on top of that, I walked back to the truck to get 2 beers that I put in the sort of fridge thing that we got in the truck, and I saw a hyena. I swear to you, it was a hyena, and it was not more than 20 yards away from me, and it just walked past. So I ran into the place where everybody else is having their food, and I was like, I just saw a hyena, I just saw a hyena. And they were like, yeah, don't worry about that, you'll hear them laughing tonight when you're in your tent. Really? Fucking, can you imagine how tormenting that will be if I'm in this tent all on my own and I can hear hyenas laughing outside? And in a lot of ways, if I consider the fact that I was bored shitless, frustrated out of my head, going absolutely berserk, almost on the brink of suicide, the fact that I'm now having such a fantastic adventure in the midst of this fake COVID pandemic that is just driving everybody nuts in the UK, I have to consider myself to be one of the luckiest people on the planet. So I've got to try and get through this. I need to eventually turn the lights off, close my eyes and drift off. I'm gonna have to love you guys and leave ya, yeah? So the obligatory love ya. Mwah. Guys, I can see a hyena. He's right outside the tent. I promise you I can see a hyena. I've got the camera on him. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to unzip the tent slightly and pull it back. I swear, there's a hyena. I'm sure you'll be able to see it. Hang on. Can you see that? His head's down. He's eating something off the floor. Maybe somebody threw a bone or something down there. But he's huge. He's huge. Fucking hell. I can't believe it. It's right outside the tent. If anybody walks past here, he might have them. Seriously. I can't believe this. I'm going to zip it up again. Can you hear that? That's the hyena. I'm gonna switch this off because you can't see it anyway. But trust me, it's
last night. Just a quick report to say that I don't think I slept a wink, literally. There were those times when you feel like you're kind of drifting off, but nah, it was cold. It was very, very cold here. I was freezing because I didn't get in. Actually, there was a sleeping bag on top of the mattress, but I didn't realise it was a sleeping bag. Halfway through the night when I was practically freezing to death, I got into the sleeping bag, but by then it was too late. There was hyenas right outside the tent. I mean, literally not more than 10 yards ahead of me. There were hyenas walking around. You could hear them laughing. I could hear something. It sounded like a lion. Unless it was a hyena making a different type of sound, but it wasn't a small animal. It was a big animal. It sounded like a lion. So I literally did not sleep a wink last night, and I was tired before I went to, well, I was going to say went to bed, but went to camp. So I'm going to be super, super tired today. I'll be surprised if I can even stay up to see what happens today. I'm late. I'm meant to be out at 1:15 and it's coming up to 1:30 now, so I'm going to have to shut this video down and shoot off, yeah? But no, it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare for lots of different reasons. And when I tell you about the shower and stuff in the morning, that's, oh my god. Anyway, I'll speak to you guys later, yeah? Right guys, for those of you who think that I was being over dramatic in the way that I was speaking to you guys last night about staying in a tent with animals outside, I just want to interview our tour guide here. His name is Ayubu.
Ayubu. But
Ayubu.
you know, the good thing, you don't see me, you just see the car.
Oh! Look, I was interviewing the car. Right, guys. For those of you who think I was being over dramatic in my in the way that I was acting around staying in a tent on a safari in the Serengeti, I just wanted to give a Ayubu here, who is our Ayubu, who is our tour guide. I just wanted to ask him one or two questions just to prove my point. Ayubu,
Yes, please.
was there hyenas right outside our tents last night?
There was some hyenas grabbing some trash from the kitchen and go around our tents.
So there was hyenas within yards of the front of my tent. Yeah, because basically last night I was trying to film them, but it was too dark, so all the people could hear me talking. So I don't know whether they will believe me or not, and I want you to tell them that there was hyenas right outside my tent last night.
Yeah, there was a lot of hyenas just right next to his tent.
And you know how powerful the jaws of a hyena
Yeah,
are.
those-
And if a hyena sinks his jaws into your leg is coming off, right?
Of course, yes.
Okay, number two. Were there lions outside the tents last night? When we were in our tents last night, did we hear lions roaring?
Yeah, we had a lion roaring. They were like right next to the tent, but a bit far away from the tent. So
Now, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest, right? Because this guy contends that the lions could be up to a kilometer, 2, 3,
yeah,
4 kilometers away.
Yes.
I don't believe that, because if the lions were that far away, then we should hear lots of different sounds. We should hear all the other animals' sounds. Why would we hear just the lion sound? I heard
But at the same time, you have to remember that the lions are the king of the jungle. So at the time they roar, you should hear from the distance.
The fact of the matter is, there was lions outside, and there was nothing between the lions and me apart from the tent. So I'm trying to say to you, right?
Yep.
That is the degree of danger that I was in last night. And there are only two animals that I'm telling you about, hyenas and lions. And there is a whole range of other animals out there. So I just want you to all know that I was not being overly dramatic last night. We had mammoth animals outside of our tent last night. And with that, I'm happy to conclude this interview. Thank you very much.
Asante sana.
Yep. And
Have a great day.
that's how brave I am, people. Love ya. Mwah.
We may inca si tere do re be. we me hinka si chere do rebe nyanda baba si chere za koi bero mirwa samano zari bora kurmana ne kalani koi bero mirwa samano zari bora kurmana ne kalani chacun pour soi Dieu pour tous et si on obéit aucune nagarka giga aucune nagarka giga chacun pour soi, Dieu pour tous, et si on obéit. Walking the
There goes the toilet. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It would have been nice to change it 10 minutes ago, wouldn't it?
Has it gone?
Of course it has.
Are you
Wasn't
serious?
last long, was it? Let's face fucking facts.
Oh my god.
We need that stew.
Folks, we've got a flat tyre and look where we are. Look where we are. And we have a flat tyre.
I didn't want to do that, you know what I mean?
Interesting.
Right
So
now,
now we're going to have to jack this thing up and change it. Oh
Oh
my god, and I'll tell you what, I ain't getting involved, mate. I'm going to eat a couple of biscuits and chill. There you go, folks. Flat tyre in the middle of the bloody desert. Check it out. Check where we are. Have you seen anything as barren as that before in your life? And we are stuck. But luckily, we have a spare. So let's get that on and let's get back on the road.
There's another one for the motherland. Yes, 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 there's another one for the motherland. When the shade on the beat, for your info, check the intro, check the logo. I'm for the zone. Make a link up with the gringo. Another hit song, it's a bingo.